Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Desire Dialogues. Today, we're actually going to be talking about embracing pre-sex rituals. So, this is a podcast where we dive into the nuances of relationships, intimacy, and everything that makes human connection meaningful. So I'm your host, Lauren. If you haven't been here before, welcome. So today we're going to explore a topic that could be a little new to some of you, right? The importance of a pre-sex ritual. So I'm talking, let's create the perfect environment for you to really help enhance intimacy before the main event. So whether you're in a long-term relationship or a new one, the energy you bring into a sexual experience often starts long before the bedroom. So let's talk about why a pre-sex ritual can really make a huge difference and how to create your own. First things first, right? What do I mean by pre-sex routine ritual? Well, it's actually exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be a series of intentional actions that really help set the tone for what's to come for you. Think about it like, preparing for an important event, right? You don't just show up in your sweatpants, hope for the best, right? It's like one of those things, and like in your 20s, you'd pregame before going out to the bar at 11, right? So you want to be present, engaged, and in the right mindset. So a preset ritual could really involve anything from lighting candles, having a nice bath, breathing exercises, or even a conversation that establishes emotional intimacy. So the key is that it's really not random. It's going to be a deliberate practice that gets you and or your partner in the right headspace. So relaxation and anticipation, that's what we're looking for. So when we take the time to kind of tune in before we tune out, it really helps enhance the physical experience. Makes the whole encounter feel a little bit more connected and fulfilling. So now you might be asking, all right, why does this matter? Why can't we just jump into bed and let things happen? Well, let's think about that for a second, right? We have busy lives, stress, distractions that really easily spill right on over into sexy time. So the mind is often racing with to-do lists and worries and your thoughts about the day. So this mental clutter can kind of create that barrier. So having a ritual helps you slow down. It helps you focus and let go of those distractions. Shake the day off, It really really creates a clear shift from life mode to intimate connection mode. So studies have actually shown that mindfulness, which can be cultivated in a ritual, actually enhances pleasure and satisfaction during sex. So the more that you're really tuned into this, when you're more grounded and present, you're really, going to experience a nice, deeper physical connection, which is ultimately the goal, right? Let's talk about the benefits. So some specific benefits that a pre-sex routine can bring is emotional connection, physical pleasure, and overall intimacy. So those are the three key areas. So let's dive into emotional connection first. The pre-sex ritual, it's a moment to really check in with each other and check in with yourself. So whether it's, through conversation, touch, simple eye contact, you have that chance to strengthen your emotional bond. So when this solid foundation for physical connection is kind of set, we feel a little bit more emotionally heard and seen, more likely to let our guard down, and sex gets more juicy that way. So number 2, the physical pleasure. So this is a ritual that includes touch, slow breathing. It can really enhance physical arousal because you're giving your body a time to tune out and bring it back down to what you're feeling inside, not just the outside shit, right? So you can think about a gentle massage with or without your partner. This is a lot more than just foreplay. It's really kind of setting the stage for your body to be there. When you're relaxed physically and mentally, you're able to respond better to touch and able to reach higher levels of satisfaction. So a pre-sex ritual doesn't really happen in the moments before intercourse. It actually happens before, and it really helps you build the overall quality. So it's really a signal to yourself and to your partner, that depending on the day, the mood, the energy you want to bring, you kind of tune into that before. So for me, it's like I'd like to wash my hair. I'd like to take a nice hot shower, get the day off of me. And let's talk about, what a pre-sex ritual would look like for you. So there's a lot of possibilities. I'll give you some ideas. And then you can create your own. So that is the intention of today's episode, is to create and just think about your own pre-sex ritual, right? Number one, creating the atmosphere. Whether you're somebody that likes that candlelight, definitely dim the lights maybe. It's really not just about like the aesthetics, but the lighting, with one of our senses really helps influence the mood and how you both feel. So totally pair that with another sense and put your favorite sensual playlist on, right? Something that kind of suits both your energies. Music helps regulate mood and enhance relaxation. So number two, mindfulness practices. So this could be as simple as like taking a few minutes to breathe. You can breathe together. You can ground yourself in the moment. Maybe do like a short guided meditation, do some Kegel exercises, get some blood down to that area. It really allows you to shed the day's stress, right? So whether you want to do that with a partner, partners, or by yourself, totally your call. I do my pre-sex ritual alone. Physical touch. You could have a shared shower. You could have a little quick massage, some slow kisses. You can really take your time putting your lotion on, really sending love and intention to your body, bringing awareness to where you're touching on your body. Then we have some affectionate communication. So maybe like complimenting each other, complimenting your body, really just bringing awareness for gratitude. Number five, like a playful ritual. So if you want to bring some humor in there, you could definitely start with like a game, maybe like a slow dance in the kitchen, a little game of truth or dare. It helps break down the tension, makes the atmosphere a little bit more relaxed for you. So how can you create your own? I want you to consider what makes you feel comfortable, or you and your partner feel comfortable. Something that makes you feel relaxed and connected to the pleasure space you're about to step into. So first, assess your needs. Like, do you need to unwind with a bit of relaxation? Need a bath? How do you want to build into anticipation? So kind of like start by recognizing what you need emotionally and physically, right? You can incorporate touch, breath, and words into this. So that's number two. So think about that. Is it like a sitting in silence? Is it a soft massage? Is it a shower together? Is it slow kissing? Number three, make it consistent. So rituals are most effective when they're practiced regularly. So you can like build upon it as you figure out there's more things you want to do. And then it really makes it more natural, right? Number four, communicate with your partner if applicable, right? So if you're introducing this ritual into the relationship, just let your partner know what it's about, the intentions, and it's important to be on the same page. I want you to be open to change, right? So like, just like I said before, you can like add on to it, right? Your ritual might evolve as your relationship does. You may need more decompression time. You may need to bring in some erotica to shift yourself from like gear one, where you're like just chilling, right, to gear three, where you're actually interested. And everybody's, anticipation roller coaster is a little bit different, right? The desire, it's not like I can go right to I'm ready to go, right? The body, the female body actually takes 20 minutes to actually be properly lubricated enough for penetration and play. So you need that. You can utilize this ritual with there to get you to step one, right? Step one is where you're open, and then you start the foreplay, right? So pre-sex rituals really can be a beautiful way to connect with your body and build anticipation and really get into the sensual mindset, right? A lot of the times we just gotta like shake the day off. So luxurious bath or shower, maybe with some bath bombs, maybe you exfoliate your skin, let that hot water, let your muscles relax. And then you can moisturize with intention, which is something I do. Take the time to massage each area gently, appreciate your body, send it loving messages when you apply like your lotion or your body oil. Set the playlist, right? Get a little sexy playlist vibes going on the back there. Maybe you're going to slip into some lingerie or an outfit that makes you feel really sexy, or even comfy clothes that just feel really soft against your skin. How about like a candle or a diffuser with essential oils? Lavender, jasmine. Those stimulate the senses. Mindful breathing or meditation. Take a nice few deep breaths and bring your awareness, to any stress that you're holding in your body so you can kind of be present in your body and out of your mind, right? Maybe enjoy a glass of wine, some hot tea, or a piece of dark chocolate to awaken your taste buds. Maybe give yourself a foot massage and neck massage to really focus on touch. Maybe you want to put on your favorite perfume, right? Or spray some pheromone spray all over the room, right? To scent your sacred space. Maybe some mirror affirmations, check yourself out. Look in the mirror, be like, I am sexy, desirable, and ready to receive pleasure. These rituals really aren't just for prepping for a partner, right? They're really about honoring yourself, your pleasure, your personal pace, and your sensuality. So I'd love to hear which ones resonate with you. I'd love to hear your feedback on any future episodes. And if you think this episode would help a friend, please feel free to share. I'd love that. All my info is in the show notes, so contact me. I'd love to connect. So there you have it, my friends. Why a pre-sex ritual can be a powerful tool for you, right? It's not about grand gestures. It's about being intentional. So I really want to thank you for tuning in to Desire Dialogues. And just remember, intimacy is an art, and a little preparation can go a long way to enjoying, right? My friends, until next time.